Is there like a competition between the Bedingfield siblings?
No.
Because there's like another couple. Are they ever going to come out the wood? Is it like the Von Trapp family singers?
No, it's not competition. It's a 1-2 punch. So if I'm punching, she's got the next one. It's actually kind of like keeping the kettle warm.
On Smooth, everyone still loves it. It's not. It's still great music.
Thank you. Yeah, it's in a battle between how cheesy am I going to get. It doesn't feel like cheesy at the time. It just feels like depth and emotion. And then you look at it afterwards, you're like, God, man, this guy. So
what are you now then? What are you doing now? Because you've not been
We're
around
going
for
on a
while.
fishing trip to New Zealand, aren't we?
That's it.
That's what we're planning.
That's what we're planning.
What am I doing now? So I've been in England, been in America for 2 decades, 20 years. Car crash was pretty intense. Early success, 18 years old to 22, was very intense, and I just wanted to go and learn some languages and be alive. I did a lot of my life dreams all at the beginning, and then once I'd done them, I was like, what do I do now? So I've just been exploring the planet and myself.
What a lucky position to be in, though, to have had this incredible career and then to be able to take time out and go and do whatever and learn things.
That is, yeah. At the time, it just felt a bit traumatic, like the whole, Alexander the Great thing. Well, I've done it, so what do I do now? What I found is that there's an enormous amount of beauty in the small things, to be honest. It's when I actually started doing my own dishes. That was that was pretty amazing. When you have massive success really early, the whole idea is to keep as much of the drama away from you as possible so you can breathe and you can focus. And as that drama slowly died down, there was less for me to have to shield from. There was no press. I could walk around the street, nobody recognized me. And I just kind of dropped into my body and into my heart. And I feel quite comfortable now as a person.
Because first time round, early 20s, you were everywhere, and you were number one, and then you won Best Male at the Brits. Although I looked back at the video just before we came and started chatting. It was Kerry Katona that presented you, and you weren't even there because you were ill.
I was really ill, and I think there must have been something about my voice they didn't like, or something off about my joke, because everyone looked at me like, ooh, like that. But yeah, I was lying. I was dying. I was almost dead in that bed during that time. The massive broken neck in 10 places.
This is following on from that accident.
And I was shaking every day, and the anti-convulsion medicine wasn't working. And there was bone right next to my vertebrae. And I said to my dad, what are we going to do? Because this anti-convulsant isn't working, might die. And guess what he said? He's like, yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
So that's what was happening that day on the phone call. So winning Best Male, and crazy enough, about 300,000 Christians got together to pray on this server, on this chat. Remember chat? Yeah. So they crashed the server. There was so many people praying for my life not to be ended that they crashed the server, which is quite crazy. So that moment in history was quite wild, because of feeling the love of the British Empire. Please don't die, and to win Best Male, and you're almost dying.
Okay. Well,
I didn't die. That's the most exciting part. Feeling that joy of I'm alive.
Oh, thank goodness.
I was so close to it. So I felt really vulnerable, like anything could kill me. And I felt I can survive anything at the same time.
Well, it's good that you did survive and that you're back. But you're back here now. And the most exciting news of all is that you are going to do some more shows. And you're going to be singing again in the UK.
Wow. First time in 20 years.
Do you ever get nervous? Is it possible?
When I was doing I've counted them, the times I've been nervous, and I'm up to 18.
What kind of situation makes you nervous?
When I am thinking more about what you need me to do than what I feel I need to do. When I'm singing, I'm just you just completely vacate sense of self. You just channel, to be honest. The music carries you and it sings through you, and then the gig's over. And then you get this huge low for the next few hours when you just have to play computer games or go to sleep.
Yeah.
But when I'm thinking about what you need me to do as a singer, it destroys that magic spell.
So when you're performing these gigs, there's 3. There's Manchester, Birmingham and London Palladium. They're all going to be in April. In fact, I'm looking, Sunday 21st, I'll be running the London Marathon that day. So I could come the 22nd or the 23rd. Okay. Those are good.
Please make sure we get you a ticket.
That would be good. I'd love to come. What can I expect to see then? What can we see when you're there? Are you going to be doing all the old songs? Are you going to do new stuff?
I'll do about 6 of the old songs, probably a couple of covers, and then I've got 20 years of recorded stuff to play.
Have you?
Yeah, I'll try to keep the gig a small amount of musicians and do a lot of kind of intimate stuff. I'll definitely be in the crowd the whole time. That's the thing. That's the thing that's nice about 1,500 people, 1,500, whatever. You get to look at everyone in the eyes, and they sing to you. You sing to them, they sing to you, and it's intimate. And I really like that.
So when you said you've got 20 years of new material, are we going to start hearing that? You're going to start drip feeding it?
Yeah. It's the music I love is back. Right after Gotta Get Through This, everything became Coldplay. Everything became, organic music played by bands. So I spent a decade trying to make that, and it's just not what I love. And electronic music has really, then it became house, and then I really didn't like that either. And then just in the last few years, garage drum and bass and Afrobeats really what brought it back. And soul is back. People who can actually sing are releasing music. So it's not just all that shallow auto-tune stuff. I don't know, there's a richness to London music right now that makes me want to come back. And that's the real reason, because I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, it's great. It's lovely to have you back. It's interesting that your sister, there's a film that's got one of her songs in it, and it's now back in the charts as well.
No, she's 16 today. She's 16?
It's amazing.
15?
So
15?
Is there like a competition between the Bedingfield siblings?
No.
Because there's like another couple. Are they ever going to come out? Is it like the Von Trapp family singers?
No, it's not competition. It's a 1-2 punch. So if I'm punching, she's got the next one. It's actually kind of like keeping the kettle warm.
I like that.
Really nice. And also she takes the flak. I don't want to do this alone, you know. If it's attention spread across, I get overwhelmed by attention. I'm not really into mass attention. And so she's there, and she understands what it's like, and we can do it together. We have these little phone calls. We talk about how it is, and are you excited? Oh, I'm a bit scared. Don't be scared. We'll be okay. You know, okay, now I'm excited. Yeah, I feel you. You know, how's England changed? So that's actually incredible to have an inside man in the experience.
Yeah. She's pretty good on social media, which I think you have to be nowadays. How are you on it?
Really good. I hate it. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of it because I'm talking to a bunch of strangers. It's all right when you're singing, and it's all right if people are not, if they treat me like a person like we do in New Zealand. That part's great. And then we can have conversations about things. As long as I'm treated like a person, I love it.
Yeah.
And if there's any that moment where we're just talking about music, I kind of get weirded out. I feel like I'm in the Matrix.
So how much time will you spend over here now? Are you going to come back more regularly?
I think about 3 weeks every 3 months. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to write with a bunch of people because the music's exciting. I've got ideas, melodies that I've written, and I've got ones that I want to write over these same.
Oh God, I'm desperate to hear some of it.
I'd love to play some.
Yeah.
I've got a whole project that's just my voice. So it's only beatbox. I sing all the instruments. It doesn't really sound like that, but it's great. Great to be making it. And it's the first time in my life it sounds like what I've heard in my head.
And is it just you working on your own, or you've collaborated with amazing people from, Lionel Richie, whatever. Are you going to be working with other people?
Yeah, I'm going to try to write, see if it's possible to write hits for other people. Just the hooky part, the chorus. And if I can do that, then that'll make me really happy. They can write the rest of the song. I'm just going to try to write the chorus.
Well, isn't that where the money is?
It's where you have a song or you don't. So it doesn't matter how good the beat is or the verses. If there's no hook, then you've wasted your time. So that's the part that makes it a song. And then the rest of the song is needs to be good too. But
have you? Can you drop any names of any songs coming up that have that hook that we can look out for?
Yeah, I don't. I've got a lot that I think are hooky and exciting. Fallout is very, very exciting. I like that one. There's My Body Loves Your Body. There's I Love Myself. It's like a mantra. There's the thing, you can pick up a bit of hippy dippy stuff when you're in LA. I love myself. It's the least British comment of all time.
I bet. What is it like living in LA now? Do you feel like you can just exist without people going, "Oh, Daniel Bedingfield"? Or
they've never cared. They're goldfish memory. So if they're your biggest fan, then 5 minutes later they're on to the next thing, which is wonderfully refreshing.
And can I ask you, before we finish up here today, what have you missed? Because, you say it's 20 years. It was complete whirlwind. When we went to Spain, everyone knew who you were. And you had a massive crew. The video production was massive. What have you missed about that whole life?
What I've missed is what to do with money. If you have money in England, it's used to create gorgeous architecture, phenomenal food, lovely clothes, great atmosphere. If you have money in LA, there's, it's the taste mixed with funding that's really special about London right now, because I haven't been back much for the last 20 years. And now I'm just looking at these buildings are so inspiring. I was so used to them growing up. But being surrounded by gorgeousness is actually really nice.
I know. Suddenly you're back where there's real history and there's lots
proper
going on.
history. Oh, remember history.
I know, but even
remember taste. Oh, yeah.
You've got Manchester 21st of April, Birmingham 22nd, London the 23rd, and I'm looking forward to coming along.
These 3 cities are really, really fun crowds, actually. I'm very excited.
Okay, well, look, good luck. It's lovely to have you back. Thank you, Daniel.